Sheesh.
Hey, Benjamin.
Hey.
Have you heard of this podcast called the Comedy Podcast?
Yeah, that's us. We are the comedy podcast, what?
Yeah, we kind of make sense as well. The title isn't exactly comedy podcast, so I'm talking about a podcast which is called the Comedy Podcast.
Like US?
Anyways, this dude, his joke writing skills, if you're talking about pound for pound in Malaysia, is masterful. I mean, just my opinion, okay? You guys check it out for yourselves. Guys, give it up for the host of the Comedy Podcast, Harith Akma.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
How you doing, buddy?
I thought this was a KTV podcast, to be honest. No, not that kind of thing.
I'm not too sure. I mean, what does KTV even stand for?
This place where you learn biology and chemistry.
Biology of the human and chemistry of the saliva.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Dad.
So, breast in Malay is called dada,
Betul?
which is also bad.
Yeah. Sebab it's very dry, chewy.
Chewy? You ever watched the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yes.
Yeah, so you know that reference when they asked the virgin to talk about his experience with a woman, and he said that her boobs felt like a bag of sand, and everyone was so confused, like, what the fuck?
Does it feel like a bag of sand?
Does it feel like a bag? He looks like an expert.
No, don't get me wrong. I do like women, but
Oh,
Is this news to you?
I had my suspicions, yes.
Oh, you're coming out as straight. He suspected you were straight. Are you offended?
no, not at all, because I was confused for a while. We all take our time, right? To
Okay.
figure out who we actually are. What's our purpose on this earth?
That's a quote from Eternals.
No? You just made that up?
What does a boob feel like, man? Just tell us.
What does it feel like? Okay. So if you put your hands on your calves, okay, no matter how big or small, and you just give it a little squeeze, more or less it feels something like that.
Did you learn that in the KTV?
No, I did not learn that at the KTV. I learned that at the nightclub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boobies?
Was this before or after you were confused?
Midway. Okay. Yeah, midway through.
All right.
Figuring out who I am. So you sort of feel different things, different genitalias.
Oh, yeah.
Different genitalias, yeah.
And one is not too much to my liking. The other one, it just felt like home, right?
What if you had like both in one person?
Oh, like an alien?
Hey, that's offensive, man.
Two aliens?
You can't say that right now, this day and age, bro.
You can't talk about aliens?
You can't objectify aliens.
Oh.
Yeah.
They are a minority and you need to respect them a bit.
I mean, you would know. You're pretty woke yourself, right?
I am king woke.
That it seems to be quite surprising, though.
Why?
Because you're coming from your background of this.
What, Malay?
That as well, and also the most explicit podcast in Malaysia.
Ooh.
The most explicit. Do you think so?
I think so. Can you find your equal in Malaysia?
Explicit wise, you know what? I think you're right.
Is it Parliament?
Parliament?
Are we going to do a Parliament joke every episode?
The Tima thing. Do you guys talk about Tima?
I mean, yeah, we can.
You know what Tima is, right?
I know what Tima is, but just the surface of it only. Nothing much. Alright, what's your take on that?
I don't have a take. It's just I find it funny when the Pakatan Harapan MP said it's like a woman called Fatima drinking herself, right? You know how some people can suck their own balls?
Okay.
I just had that picture of like a woman called Fatima with her tudung still on, and
And that's funny as shit.
Wow.
is this too explicit? Should I dial it down?
No, bro. Was she cute though?
Fatima, the cutest. Tudung chicks are class A, guys.
So imagine performing cunnilingus on yourself.
So technically,
Okay, we're doing this.
sucking your own dick, it should be easier than licking your own pussy.
Ah.
You know, just of the reach factor.
We need to quote that.
And put it up here next.
We need to frame it just at the back.
Right here.
Sucking your own dick. It's easier.
Is it easier when you're taller?
Can you put that on your Instagram bio? Are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Okay, put it on your Tinder bio. Bumble, not sponsored.
You've used dating apps, right?
Absolutely.
How many years do you have under your belt?
On dating apps?
Yeah.
I have a partner at the moment, but before that, I would say I was on it quite consistently for probably 18 months.
18 months. I would say for me, maybe 4 to 5 years of consistency. So
I see.
I've done my time.
Done your time.
I don't know what that means.
Did you finally decide which gender you're swiping on?
Yes, I do. And you know what's funny? When you choose, like, let's say your preference is female, right? And there's gonna be
Some guys.
some guys, and those guys I respect.
Wait, why?
They're doing the hard work, man.
Which is?
Trying to convert a straight person, you know?
Oh. No, I think you're over analyzing it. I think
You think so?
Tinder chucks it in there. Every guy, even if you say you only want to see women, they'll chuck some guys in there in case.
What's their rationale for
I have
doing
no
that?
idea.
But you think that they do that?
Yeah, for sure.
For the bi-curious.
Maybe, maybe it's agenda YA-HOODIE. Maybe they're trying to
You not.
maybe they're trying to make us more open to that kind of thing.
I mean, I never would have thought about that.
We're speculating, by the way, so please don't sue us.
Yeah, tomorrow Shiba will go up by 1,000x.
Okay, sure, man.
Are you long on Shiba?
I'm not. I'm still having a bit only.
Yourself? Do you?
No. I have price targets, but I don't hold anything at the moment.
Okay. Well, I thought that they're literally just straight people that want to try and... Because...
No.
Agenda YA-HOODIE, bro. Can you elaborate more on that? Because
Okay, agenda YA-HOODIE, mereka ingin mengelirukan ummah Malaysia. Okay, they want to mislead the people. They want to turn all of us into homosexual people who don't pray to God, and it's very bad.
and this happens mostly on TikTok.
No. It happens everywhere. It's happening in this room. Did you know, out of every 5 people, 1 is agenda YA-HOODIE supporter. So in this room, one of us,
How do we weed them out?
you
let's play a game, guys.
you take off your pants. And then the first one to give a blowjob. The first one who starts sucking dick is the...
Okay,
Yeah, I get that.
honestly, I have no clue, man. What is the agenda YA-HOODIE?
Oh, man. Okay, I gotta break this down for you, man.
Yeah, sorry,
All right.
Educated class session right now.
If you brought up in a Muslim environment, you are taught that the world is run by a secret cabal of Jewish individuals who control all the businesses, all the banks, and all the media. And they do so covertly. That means they're never out there. They're in the shadows.
It's lizard people?
I don't think so.
Relatives are their relatives.
Same ballpark.
Yeah.
Same ballpark. But yeah, it's the Malaysian version of Illuminati, I guess.
Okay.
Conspiracy theory, but it's true.
Yeah, of course. No. You can tell one.
Illuminati is fake. Agenda YA-HOODIE is legit.
I mean, it's just that you don't see them.
You see them. They're in the media. A lot of actors and actresses, an overwhelming proportion
God.
are Jewish. All the media companies, the big ones in US anyway, held by Jewish people. A lot of the banks, major shareholders, are Jewish. So, yeah, most of the people who are proponents of woke liberal ideologies tend to be Jewish. So,
Because they're Jewish, they...
No. The question is, agenda YA-HOODIE ni bagus ke tak? That's the question you need to debate.
How can it be bagus though?
Because look, if you're woke, you are advocating for a certain way to structure society, right?
Yeah.
And I try to live my life not to judge things.
Yeah.
So a woke society is is the kind of society that takes care of people who would be, let's say, destitute under a capitalist society. Right? It's about love. It's about not judging people who, let's say, like to suck a dick even though they have a dick.
Yeah?
Or want some silicone boobs while having balls.
Yeah, sure.
So woke society is about loving that person anyway. So the agenda YA-HOODIE is that. Now you have to decide, is that good or bad? And is that what you want? That's for every individual and every country to decide.
No, I mean, the way you were explaining agenda YA-HOODIE just now, I got it twisted, because you referred it to Illuminati. And I assumed that Illuminati is the fucking devil working his...
No, you see, you're placing a value judgment on it. You know what I mean? So like... There's an agenda, whether it's good or bad. You associate it with Satan because they have all these symbols and all that, right? But then, but when you say it like that, you're immediately saying, "Oh, these are evil people doing evil things." But you have to look at it face value. What is it actually?
I guess there's also... Have you heard of the Church of Satan?
I have very interesting bunch.
And you'd be surprised because you'd assume that all their principles are just gonna be
Kill children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
none of that.
Eat them later. Nak bungkus anak satu.
None of that though. Like there's actually good principles. I can't recall.
So don't steal. Don't overstay your welcome. I'm not a Satanist. I just remember they have their own 10 commandments.
Yeah.
But don't steal sounds good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Oh, okay.
It's about being
yeah.
open, Ben.
Oh, really? That's what Satan is about?
You sounded a bit judgmental for a moment.
Because I just made a value judgment.
Okay, from what I know about Satanists, they are like an atheist group. They don't actually.
You said that and my dad walked. Okay,
Oh.
yeah, continue. What's up?
Hi, uncle.
He's an agent at YA-HOODIE.
Oh, there.
He just gave birth to a kid who supports that shit.
So, the atheist society, they just use Satan as a symbol of rebellion against what they see is religious dogma infiltrating society.
And the reason why they would do something like that.
What, use Satan as a symbol?
Yeah.
Or it's being rebellious lah. Like, fuck you, I'm gonna use the thing you hate and are scared of the most as my symbol. It's like a fuck you. But then again, I don't want to speak for them. It's just my interpretation of what Satanism is.
Yeah, sure. Oh, dude, are you
I'm not a Satanist, no.
did you ever like dive into Scientology shit?
Scientology?
Scientology.
I know what it is. I know quite a bit, I think. Why?
I was quite into Scientology documentaries, so
Yeah.
I've rewatched quite a
They're
few.
addictive, they're interesting.
Yeah, and okay, not only Scientology shit, like let's just say cults in general, right? Scientology in particular, that one was something that really stood out because you've got popular people in it, powerful popular people. Sure, Tom Cruise, and
Lol.
people say that the reason why people in Scientology, reason why he wouldn't leave Scientology is because of the power that he has.
In Scientology?
Yes, because they know, the organization knows what Tom Cruise would bring to their, organization.
It's like Nike signing LeBron. Like ambassador shit.
Yo, that's one way to put it. But
What about QAnon? QAnon is the latest hype. My dad's on that train too.
No way. No, really.
Straight up.
A Malaysian
I hear about it every fucking day.
Please, do shit. Tell me what he believes. I want to know.
I'll just drop the facts on you all, okay? For those people who are unwoke or not part of the agenda YA-HOODIE. Under YA-HOODIE, okay?
YA-HOODIE.
Number one,
Yeah.
Joe Biden's a fucking pedophile.
Okay.
Number two,
I can buy that.
UN is out for the New World Order and their goal is to decrease the human population. And number three,
Yeah.
Trump is obviously fighting a holy war against pedophile.
So Trump is against pedophiles.
Yeah, bro, he's the savior. God appointed him
Oh, so
to help out everybody.
So QAnon people, they support Trump.
They suck his dick.
Really?
Yeah.
So your dad loves Trump?
Yo, bro, he just opened Twitter just to follow Trump.
Okay, cool, man.
I would love to chat with your dad.
There's a lot that he wants to let loose on, but
I just want to listen. Just let him let it out of me lah.
He tells me about like they're having dinner at the table,
Oh.
and the dad suddenly he pops something up, like says something crazy. And everyone's just like,
You know what the pedophiles did today?
Oh, really now?
it's literally like that. No?
Oh, okay.
The one I had was like we were our extended family just having dinner, doing a bit of catch up, and then he just went like, global warming's not real.
Oh,
How do you respond to that?
No, you listen to him. Because at the end of the day, it might be, I don't know the facts. Do you know the facts?
Whoa, I think the earth is flat.
Oh, you okay. Agenda YA-HOODIE, we found it. We found it.
Where's Cox?
have you ever
No.
spoken with like real hardcore conspiracy theorists?
The truthers.
Yeah.
Nah lah.
No, right?
No, I don't think so. I've only heard about them. Yeah, it's not common.
Yeah. I have though, like,
Oh wait, do you count anti-vaxxers?
Oh my.
sure.
I've seen them on Twitter a lot, like people who I know. Yeah, absolutely.
And they seem to have a lot to say.
Yes.
And they seem to have come prepared most of
Yes.
the time too, right?
Yes. It's just they I think they're tired lah. I mean, it's obvious that we're being lied to all the time by the media. So when you're tired enough, and then you find this like structure that tells you how the world really is, I think you latch onto it very quick.
Yeah.
So the vax one, the information out there is a fucking minefield, right? KJ, before you get angry, I'm vaxxed. I'm not anti-vaxxed. Kyrie Jamaluddin.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Jay.
No. It's just that there's so much information. If you try and distill it and form your own view, like your own as a layperson, it's quite hard, I think. That's why you just go with what the scientists say lah. People who know better than you. That's what I do. But then there are people who are like, no, fuck that. Everyone's lying to me. They're pedophiles.
Yes.
Trump is a holy war guy, and then
There's lizard people.
there's lizard people, and the vaccine is gonna make me sterile. That's what they believe.
No fucking way.
No, that's what they believe. I'm not saying that.
You should just jack off to prove it right now.
You can still jack off, but you
mean,
won't.
you
You
test
can't
it, or-
make babies. Test it.
Yeah.
How do you test?
Can't
Oh, yeah,
test?
you can
you
test.
test to see whether you're.
Okay lah, you test
Yeah.
Shows your results next episode. Brian, 100 likes and Brian will review his test results,
100
whether he's
likes.
sterile or not. Next episode.
Can you actually do that? That would be interesting. Put it on your Tinder bio.
It's not probably that complicated of a process, right? You
Just jack into a cup. I
Yeah,
think.
you just show your sample semen.
They give you a magazine. You're like, no, it's okay.
Yo, that shit actually, there's actually like, what do you call that? Sperm banks.
Yeah, they charge interest.
Oh, you've been?
Oh, I'm
I'm not sure, man. I have no idea if Malaysia would have.
sperm banks, probably, man. Probably. We're not that ulu.
But the funny thing about it is always the fact that they give you magazines, right?
Oh, they still do?
That's what we see in the movies.
Yeah. Probably nowadays they would say something like, yeah, you can use the magazines or your phone.
Just hire a hot ass nurse and just like do like a lap dance or shit, you know? Innovation, bro. 2022 next year. Come on.
I think you can open up a sperm bank. You have what it takes.
I'll sell it to food for all these Agenda YA-HOODIE people.
Name it that. Agenda YA-HOODIE Sendirian Bahat. Come and deposit your sperm.
Whoa.
It's the weirdest, edgiest shop in Malaysia.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a general question.
Go on.
Do you watch porn?
I watch porn. I don't jack off to porn. It's just that my partner and I, we sometimes like to see what's current, what's interesting.
Okay, get some ideas.
I'm a no fapper. You know what that is?
Oh, gang. I can't really do that, but I can't. Yeah, I'm a fapper right now.
Yeah, he used to be a nofap team, man.
2 years no fap, bro.
2 years.
You went 2 years. Well done.
I had target and KPI to hit also.
Nice. Target
One
KPI.
month, one new girl, sex minimum once a week.
You need it, I think. I think you need it.
You definitely need that shit.
Dude, that shit, right? Like, so, I wasn't with him that he was in Singapore.
Yeah.
I was not with him, but when he told me his stories, right?
Of what? No fap.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. In that sense. Yeah. Absolutely.
it taught him how to keep trying until he gets what he wants.
Raw inside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh, I'm glad that worked out for you, man.
Hey, you know, success stories.
Put that on your CV.
Hey, that would really work.
Explain at length on your interview in the future.
I think that's the thing where you explain like persistence, perseverance,
Correct.
and things like that.
Willpower.
Yeah, exactly. The corporation wants that. It's really good soft skill.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Nah, it's not easy, absolutely. But if your mind's in the right place, I think there's a lot of benefits to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you think that you're addicted to pornography. It's one of the things I harp on a lot on the podcast.
Yeah.
If a lot of your sexual problems
Yep.
comes from the fact that you watch too much porn and jack off too often.
What are the sexual problems? What do you mean?
Not for everyone, but a lot of
Yeah.
men experience difficulty to get an erection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had that
Difficulty getting aroused. It's because when you jack off, you're just choking your cock, right? A vagina and your hand, it's hard to compete with your hand, like when it comes to grip. And you can always lube up. A vagina is not necessarily always lubricated, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I'm not saying I know what I'm doing.
No, I think this is the exact reason why we got you on, just to educate our audience.
Oh no, I'm not.
Facts.
I mean, for sure, right? If you do not jack off or watch porn, it's gonna be easier for you to
Yeah, no,
finish.
you're probably going to be much more sensitive to the sensations.
Yeah.
If you're jacking off a lot, especially like if you're a virgin, right? You've only known porn for, let's say you started when you're 14, let's say.
Yeah.
And then you finally get a girlfriend when you're 19. That's 5 years of jacking off to a screen. Then when you see a real vagina, right? Your cock's like, hey, where's the screen? I'm confused. What's going on? Why are you? Yeah, you know. So yeah, it's all you're programming, you're training yourself every time you watch porn and orgasm that is what sex is.
Yep. But reality could be really different compared to what you watch.
It depends on what you watch, I think.
Yeah.
Are you watching a lot of unusual things?
Not at all, man. Like really, I'm quite
Scientology porn. I bet you can get that. I bet you can get it.
dude. The moment the lockdown hit, right, they straight away had face mask porn.
Whoa.
I remember that. Yeah. The first ones were Chinese. Very interesting.
Huh.
I sound like I know way too much about porn.
Yo, so what's new, legit? Yeah, that's like the real question I've been waiting to ask.
I don't know if this is new, but I recently found out that there's a lot of Malay porn out there. There is a
We're talking about Kelantan?
I can't hear their dialects while they're fucking. I'm sorry. I can't see their ICs while they're fucking. I don't know where they're from. But no, I think just normal Semenanjung, not northern Malay porn. I didn't click, but me and my partner were just curious about it. So we just type Awet Melayu into X Hamster, which is not blocked in Malaysia somehow.
X Hamster's not blocked.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
X-Hamster's not blocked, bro. Gonna say it one more time here.
No, dude. I swear it was for a few months. It's not anymore.
Maybe. Oh, so you can access it now, is it?
I don't even think so. I don't think I can. Wait, can you?
Can with my house Wi-Fi. I can't go Pornhub. I can't go to any of them except X Hamster.
But then again, I think most people use X Hamster compared to.
Do they? I wouldn't know.
Because it's more
okay, our friend there is on X Hamster,
Gang.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we can access X Hamster.
which is wrong.
No, it's not.
It's wrong.
That's the agenda YA-HOODIE. You see, you just got trapped. Okay? You should be ashamed of yourself. Unless you want to join it. Should we just put like a sign up link for Agenda YA-HOODIE?
AgendaYahoo.com.
Let's start selling merch.
Good idea, guys.
And they're gonna be crop tops.
For the gals?
I don't know. It's unisex.
Like Agenda Yahudi.
Yo.
And that was porn.
What's your take on cucking?
Oh.
Yeah, some people like it. I'm not gonna judge.
Yeah.
That's what you like. That's what you like.
Yo, straight up when I came back to Malaysia,
Yeah.
then I was just, seeing a few people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was surprised that cuck was mentioned because I have never heard of cuck. Well, I know that it's kind of like a porn thing, but I've never heard people actually talking about cuck until I came back to Malaysia.
A lot of people still don't know.
From the people you were seeing, is it?
Yeah.
Talking to you about it.
Yeah.
Or like I'm seeing someone else and they want.
No, like my ex was like a cuck and then he would watch me get railed by people and then like,
Interesting.
yo.
Oh.
But it kind of like destroyed her emotionally.
I did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, damn.
That's what she told you.
I mean, maybe she liked it. I don't know. Shout out. Hey.
How did you react when you were hearing all this?
Oh, come here, I'm gonna fuck you.
Okay.
That was the appropriate response, right?
I mean, what am I supposed to say to that? Like that's bad. Oh my god. Let me fuck you.
Sure, man.
Are these the kind of topics you normally talk about?
Yeah, anything, dude.
Okay. So cucking, yes.
Yes.
More than one time, is it? More than one time you
To be very specific, 2 times.
Wait. You mean 2 times you've had?
2 different people told me about cucking. So the second one was like when we walked out of my room and then I saw my housemate. Then I'm like, oh, that's my housemate. Then she turned to me, cucking? Then I'm like, what? Like,
Why would she say that? Like,
I don't know, bro. She just thought it's a third person.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
you guys know what a cuck queen is?
No.
Let's get educated. It's the opposite of a cuckold. So cuck queen is like a girl who likes to watch her guy rail other women.
Does that exist?
Yeah, it exists. She wants to be like generally tied up and then rope behind the chair. Yeah.
Mind blown.
So a cuck queen is someone who is the same like cuckold, but
The
girl
genders
watches.
are swapped. Yeah.
Isn't that like every guy's dream?
You want your partner to be tied up while you fuck another girl. Is that your dream? I won't judge. Just tell me. Is that your dream?
Oh, she tied up.
I mean,
I thought she's just watching.
Yeah, I mean, depends what you like.
And it
lah.
arouses them even more that they're tied up.
Yeah, some of them I wouldn't. Yeah.
Holy fuck,
would be
my mind is
satisfied.
gagged.
I would be satisfied with my partner itself, you know, because I love her, right? But if she insists that she feels pleasure watching me plow other girls,
Yes,
can't really say no, right? I just gotta do what.
it's for her.
Yes,
Yeah, because you love her.
AKA every guy's dream. But I'm pretty sure is much more rare than a cuckold.
I wouldn't know. I don't have the stats, but you know what? I would guess that as well. I would guess it.
Government
as well.
should do a survey.
No.
Oh.
Banci Malaysia, please take note.
Shai Siddiq, yeah, you can put this on the next agenda as well.
In Parliament, we need to know what is the proportion of cuckolds and cuckwits.
Is the ratio even?
Malaysia is not.
What's the fire projection?
There's a disparity, gender disparity. Anyway,
Probably the least important information and least important survey.
there's a pandemic.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, but my friend has been like, okay lah, just one last thing about porn. He's been introducing and recommending amputee porn.
Oh, I'm not too sure what that is.
They just have no limbs.
Amputee.
Oh.
You know what? They need sex too. So wait. Why recommending? Is it like extra hot or something?
I have no clue. I have not synced into that.
Does he suspect you have an amputee fetish, or is he recommending it to the general public?
I think just the general public or just being proud of his discovery.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like when you discovered the first caveman discovered fire, he's like, oh.
there's amputee porn.
Yeah.
The world must know.
Not gonna lie, I did stumble upon it.
Say again.
I did stumble upon it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, I would say. I mean, I never tried it, never know.
You know, there was one part of this podcast we always talk about how the comedy podcast came about and
Yeah.
went up.
You skip that up.
Yeah, we just went right at it to the open topics.
Do you want to talk about that shit?
What shit?
Like how your rise and all.
What rise, man?
What rise?
Oh, are you
There's
still-
no rise.
You say you're not that active in comedy podcasts, really?
No,
is it?
I'm podcasting a lot.
Gang.
Yeah,
But you say you stopped posting on TikTok.
yeah, it's tiring. I burn out lah.
Okay. Yeah, it will happen, right?
Yeah.
It will happen. And dude, the numbers that you're putting out is quite crazy, man. Like I mean the content numbers.
Oh, it was.
So, no, not the views. I mean the volume.
Correct.
The views is insane, but the volume
Yeah.
is quite crazy, bro.
Correct. It was 3 snippets a week, and started to cause me anxiety after a while. So I was like, man, I need to see a therapist. And then I went, and then we decided, you're gonna stop the videos lah.
So what's the platform now?
Then it's just Spotify. I'm growing more despite the TikTok somehow. Yeah.
That's because in general it's good shit, dude.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, people are finding it, so that's good.
How's your demographics like? If you have a clue.
It's between 18 to 26.
Yeah.
Most of my listeners, and split down the middle, male and female.
What about the where they're from? A lot of international crowd, I assume.
No, I would say something like 70% Malaysian.
Oh, really?
A bunch of Singaporeans, and big in. I mean, the next big ones are US, UK. I assume they're Malaysian students overseas. I have a feeling. I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's local ones as well.
I think last time I did have them, but then I started to pivot to very local topics, and then I don't think they're around anymore.
Because you feel like it's more effective. if you
It's just
pivot
what
to
I wanted
local.
to talk to.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to talk about
Yeah.
just the local stuff. There's always interesting things happening.
Can I ask you about the DMs?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does it get in particular from the opposite sex? Because I would assume, right? Honestly, I'm not surprised because the way you talk about this shit is really intellectual, and that's gonna arouse
Oh, thanks.
some dry women in their
That's past their prime.
yeah.
Hey,
I didn't say that, man.
prime is subjective.
Yes.
Mm.
Everyone has a different timing, you know.
You know, grandma porn is a thing, right?
So what, at 45?
40, no, grandma, 60, 70.
Oh, shit.
So for people who like that stuff, that's the prime. That's the aged wine.
Hey, they should just go to old folks' home or some shit.
Correct.
Do you feel your taste in women aged as how you aged?
Yeah, somewhat.
It does. For me, definitely. A little bit, at least. Yourself, Ben?
I think younger bodies will always still be super hot. If you're 21 or younger. But if you're talking about having a conversation, getting on a date and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, then probably older is still better lah.
Yeah, that's because you can click with them more, right?
Yeah, I guess just the stage of life that they are in right now. If you get a uni girl, I don't know, from my experience, it's like all they do is just talk about what their friends said about this and that. Where's the next party and all that shit. It's like, come on, I've been through that, yo. Like, I've done that shit 1,000 times more than you, baby. Yeah. So yeah, the taste generally evolves.
I mean, I love gossip myself. I've always loved gossip since I was young.
You're still 18 now.
What are we talking about just now?
Porn,
No.
sex.
Oh no, the DMs, the DMs. Yeah. No, it's not as many as you think, but I get some time to time. Very interesting.
Tell me about it,
soliciting. Well, there was this one email.
Email?
Yeah, email.
That's how you know they're old.
Yeah, you know they're old.
She said she was hold on, let me recall. A mom of 3, lonely and horny, wants to meet up just for oral stuff, very specific. And then at the end, towards the end, she was like, "Oh, but if you're too busy or anything, it's okay." And that part, the it's okay part, is longer than the part where she's asking me for oral sex.
Did you hit your soft spot?
No,
The soft spot is here. Okay.
no, it's just very interesting that she put the effort into that lah. Very long email.
Wow.
So
She's genuine now,
Yeah.
right? From you can tell, like authentic.
yes,
She shot her shot.
yeah, she shot her shot.
Did you respond? Like politely
No.
reject?
No, you know, paralysis when you don't know what to do, you just don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just didn't do
You just
anything.
didn't do
Yeah, I've had a lot of homosexual men.
You see, bro, like it's what I was saying at the start. You know, there's this thing for them. Like they a lot of them, they find like real thrill in
Conversion.
turning someone, right?
I wouldn't know. But no, look, maybe they thought I was gay because some people think I'm gay, and that's fine. But maybe they thought I was gay, and shoot their shot lah. They do it the damn boring way lah. Hi, nak kawan, boleh tak? How are you?
Dude, there's dudes on Telegram. They just messaged me.
How did they get your number?
No idea. Because on Telegram you can look at people
Yeah,
nearby,
the nearby.
right?
You can?
Yeah, you can, bro.
That feels like a breach of anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, he's hi on different days. Nak BJ, hi.
Not BJ.
Not BJ.
Yeah.
Looking jelly, eh?
He's quick, oh.
Just chuck the BJ in there. Yeah. That it's very similar to how straight guys hit on women, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're the guy receiving it. I've had more of those than normal. And the normal girls who DM me, they're not they don't hit on me. They chat with me, if that makes sense.
That's part of their hitting on you.
I'm only guessing. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just like it's too casual for too long. So I'm just wondering, are you just being friendly? Is this how women hit on you? Saying hi? I don't know.
I'd like to think that the prettier the girl, okay, and pretty is subjective, but yeah, the prettier in my opinion, just based on my preference, I feel like they are less likely to flirt because they don't feel the need to. You know what I mean? They want to, they kind of feel like they just dip their toes a little bit and
Yes.
you'll do the rest.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens though.
Well, where the hot ones hit on you, is it?
The hot ones will kind of like just kind of talk to you a bit, but
Yeah.
then they'll just like disappear straight. 'Cause
that's
they
them
just wanna-
shooting their shot a lot of the time.
Yeah, because they assume the other person's gonna they assume you're gonna respond like how most guys would respond, right? Hey, you're cute, you're pretty,
Like that. Yeah.
Just talk to yourself in the DMs.
But speaking of which though, like how did you and your current partner meet right now?
Tinder.
Oh, just another modern day love story.
Yes, I put penyokong agenda YA-HOODIE in my bio. Okay? I put sexually confused,
Okay. Okay, I'm writing notes straight up.
very addicted to porn, and I got so many matches, and I found my queen.
For real though, that definitely is not possible.
To all our subscribers, just try out this challenge, do it for like 21 days.
Agenda YA-HOODIE challenge.
21 days is enough to build a habit, so I suggest start straight away. First thing first, take off your pants and try to find try to grab 4 people around you, and high chance is one of them is a Agenda YA-HOODIE supporter.
Oh no. What have I done?
Dude, you ever think about like let's say,
Getting people woke.
like let's say you go into a hot springs with your buddies, and someone just has an erection.
Yeah. Look, I can't remember where. I think it's like something like 10% of men are gay, if I'm not mistaken, or at least not straight, right? So let's say you go in a group of, let's say in a hot springs, there's like 20 guys in there.
Yeah.
There's probably one or two.
The one that's hard lah.
Yeah, and you just have to live with their boner for you if they have one.
Yeah. If they have.
You know, I had a conversation like this with a gay friend of mine. You think like, hello, you think... Sorry, I shouldn't do that voice. It's so, it's so offensive. No, he's just like, hello, you think I'm just out here with the boner for every guy? You think I just want to fuck everyone? I have standards, okay? And I'm like, that's a good point, actually. It's not like we want to fuck everyone, right?
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Whoa, what?
What, you want to fuck everyone?
No, I do have a little bit of that stereotype.
Which is?
That
all gay guys want to fuck you.
not me, but they want to fuck as much as guys want to fuck a lot of girls, right?
It's hard to
They're
say.
pretty wild.
It's hard to say, and I it's very nuanced lah. I'm just talking about my friend.
Yeah.
He only wanted the premium dick, from what I can see lah. Yeah.
High quality Kobe beef.
It's always on point, right?
Say again.
The gaydar, their gaydar, gay radar.
Oh, gay people's gay radar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but mine's very bad.
Me saying that, right, that their gaydar is always on point. I've had a couple of gay guys that think that
You're
I'm
gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben too.
Not guys, so girls.
Yourself? Have you ever had that?
Girls thinking you're gay.
Yeah.
All right. How did you react? I'm just curious.
Usually I would say, is that your way of asking me when I got girlfriend?
Nice. I like that response though. It's
So
good one.
he told me that, right? I think it was on the day itself. Then we went to a club at night, and this girl, I was talking to this girl, and this girl said that to me. Are you gay? So I just kissed her, and yeah, I kind of just shut her up.
Nice. Has he shared this story before?
This one, no.
I think I had.
Just like a short snippet
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's kind of like putting up their self-defense, right?
Yeah.
Defense mechanism.
Like what? If they think you're gay, the fact they even ask you you're gay is like an indicator of like interest in you or something, you know?
Maybe they don't know what to say.
Indicator of interest. So scientific.
Indicator of interest of the opposite sex. Therefore, she is getting a little wet.
Therefore,
Hydrated, yes. Yo, but straight up though, like,
what's up?
I don't know, like, if they think you're gay, maybe they're just not used to people being, or guys being like, you know, confident, friendly, and stuff like that. They just think like, oh, every guy must be like stick up their ass and be
No,
like,
I just
hi,
think
my
they
name
didn't
is.
know what to say, right? So
Or maybe that too. Yeah, they try to make Leon and me kiss a lot of times.
Maybe as a guy you could try it. Just go up to a girl and be like, are you lesbian?
yeah.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
Subscribers, next challenge. When you're done with Agenda YA-HOODIE, try the hashtag Are You Lesbian challenge.
Oh,
See how many numbers you get.
it's a movement. It's
It's a movement.
we ain't stopping.
Are you lesbian? Are you lesbian?
Yo, the auntie across the street, she's selling popiah every day.
Ask her.
Liberate her.
Okay, like since I was growing up, I've never had a close gay friend, and my thought is because that we live in Malaysia and I myself is a guy, chances are even if they were gay, they're not gonna let me know. Whereas girls would have much more.
Gay friend?
Yes.
In your experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think so? Or wait, were you from a public school?
No.
An international crowd.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I guess they're much more open over there.
No.
Right? No?
No.
Same shit?
Very closeted. My school had an issue with it one time. It was a boarding school.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of the gentlemen was homosexual. Rumors started to spread, and it was a concern lah because of the public bathrooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
That's quite
I mean, it
fucked
was a
up, man.
concern for the school. In hindsight, is there a concern really? You're closing the doors, right? So I don't know lah. Yeah, but it became a big thing, essentially.
Dude, imagine being that guy, man. It's fucked up, right?
He was probably miserable here. And then he ended up studying in UK. He's
At the time of
he's
his-
happy lah. He's fine. He's happy now. So I'm glad for him. But no, maybe nowadays, maybe it's more acceptable. But back then, around 2008 to 2012, no lah. No, gender hoodie woke culture didn't.
I mean,
spread as much.
Wow.
if you just look at the statistics, right? Like you said, 1 in 10 guys.
Okay, look, please don't quote me on that stat. Okay, is please, is this something people say?
It is. Something people say.
I don't know what the actual number is.
Yeah.
Everyone should find out their number for themselves.
How?
Whether it's through a Google search, yeah.
Okay, yeah. What was your point?
Yeah, my point is, let's say I went to school with a few hundred people in my form, and it can't be that no one's gay.
There's probably a good chance at least a few.
But you...
few hundred in your school?
In my form.
In your form was a few hundred.
Is it, Ben?
Oh wait, no.
100 at least, 150.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, should be around
There's
there.
bound to be at least one.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's out there somewhere.
But we
You
don't...
have no clue now, is it? Thinking back? Oh, actually, don't try and guess. It's not nice, I think. But no one came out eventually, is it?
No.
Oh.
Not
To
that
our
I
knowledge,
know of.
They probably are still closeted. And that's quite crazy, man. Like,
Yeah.
being this age and you still have to be closeted.
Break the stereotype.
That's why we need the hashtag Are You Lesbian challenge. You know your friend, no, the girl that hit on you, are you gay?
Yeah.
That
What's
can you imagine like one of your high school friends was closeted, right? And then she goes to hit on him. She says to a closeted guy, "Are you gay?" And he just starts breaking down.
Yeah, because...
Like
At least there's alcohol nearby.
and loud music.
Drown the sorrow.
I mean, imagine his friends were around him, you know, and he wanted to show the friends that he's gonna get this girl tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the girl, like, stuns him with that question.
I don't think a gay guy would do that.
Would do what?
Try to like,
No, I know someone who did something similar.
oh really?
I mean, not full on makeup, like, just dance on the dance floor, that kind of thing.
But you had no idea.
No, we kind of guessed like
After that.
No, we kind of knew he was gay, but he never said anything.
Yeah.
But the polite thing to do is just pretend, because you have to respect their boundaries, right?
Yeah.
But then he was the kind of guy that would really go out of his way to prove he's not gay. That he would
Oh,
dance with
damn,
a girl.
really?
Yeah. But he came out eventually, lah. But the important thing I was trying to say is like you respect them, like even when they're closeted. Yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
they're going through shit that you have no fucking idea.
It's
And you can't-
scary. Wait, is it as scary if you're Chinese? I want to ask.
Dude, imagine telling your parents, man.
I'm not Chinese.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking you. Like me, like
I
there's
think
a...
it depends on household though. Like,
Yeah.
if today I go and tell my mom, I think she
She doesn't give a shit.
they might get shocked because they are like Christians, like really good Christians.
Okay.
But I think they will accept it.
Yeah.
I've done so much shit in my life. This like being gay is like
Really
safe, you know.
Is that all?
Is that all? Hey, I'm not smoking crack, ma.
Then bless your parents.
I'm pretty sure my parents wouldn't give a shit. Like, they couldn't.
Oh, legit?
They couldn't be bothered.
Oh, really?
In fact, right.
Oh, they suspected.
In fact, right. Dude, this is quite. It's quite cute, lah. How my mom says this. She said this to me, maybe 3 years ago only. So she knows I've been going to the gym for many years.
Oh,
Just 3 years
that's a
ago,
sign.
she said to me, when you go to the gym, like, you better be careful, you know, like, you don't let other guys take advantage of you. And the way she's saying take advantage, she's trying to say that,
Sexually.
yes, a guy's gonna turn me or... yes.
My mom had a similar worry.
Holy shit. Legit.
And it's quite funny, right, to think, like, how they're thinking.
Yeah, but in Malay, right? They like to use this. Have you heard of ikan, anak ikan, or something like that?
No.
It's like a young boy lah that they like to target.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's not small.
Pedophiles specifically.
okay.
Yeah,
Like Joe
it's like
Biden. Yeah. So Joe Biden works out in the gym.
Yeah, dude. At his age, that's quite crazy.
Oh. Your V-necks are supposed to make people gay too, yeah?
No, hell nah. Fuck that. Fuck that stereotype.
You still wear V-necks?
I don't have any. But if I had one, I'd wear it. Fuck it. I don't care.
I kind of stopped because of that.
Because of the gay thing. is it?
Yeah. I also realized, like, I don't know, I just thought it didn't look nice anymore.
Went out of style, is it?
Yeah, I did wear a lot of that shit last time.
More air circulation, I guess.
I mean, if guys could wear skirts, and you know, and if it was the norm, also better circulation.
Young Tang and Jaden wore it.
Malays wear it all the time. Sarong. It's
Oh.
technically a skirt.
Ooh.
I mean,
True.
yeah.
They only wear it during prayers though, right?
No. I mean, these days hardly anyone wears sarong, but in those days you just wear it like pants, like casual, casual bottoms. Yeah.
Dude, what are you a full Muslim?
What is a full Muslim?
Both parents of yours.
Is there a Muslim gene I need to know about? I think the question you're asking is, are you full Malay?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
are you half Bangla?
Yes.
Yeah.
My dad is
Okay.
Bangladeshi
Yeah.
and my mom is Malay.
Yeah, because I heard from the podcast.
Oh, nice.
And they're both Muslims.
Okay. Second gen.
What second gen?
Second generation in Malaysia. You're the second generation.
I don't think so.
You don't think
Because
so?
my mom's Malay. So then I'm like,
Third.
no,
Fifth.
probably thousands.
Okay.
Because my mom's from here.
okay.
Yeah, does that make sense? Are you braining this?
I'm not braining this.
If my mom's from here,
Oh, okay.
okay,
Yes.
she's 1,000. Let's say she's 1,000 generation Malaysian or Malayan or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I'm 1,001. Does the math add up?
But what's the mix called though? Bangladesh? Bangladesh?
Bangladesh.
Yo, but we had an episode on BLM actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Bangla Life Matter.
Bangla Lives Matter.
Just to raise awareness.
Does. Did you come up with that? That's quite good.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Because the reason why we talked about that because our
God damn it.
We took photo with the security guard outside.
and put it as a thumbnail.
Okay.
Reason why we came out with that was because our friend just now Gary.
Slave owner.
Yeah, we like to call him a slave owner because he works in construction. So he has a lot of
workers.
The B word.
the fucked up joke.
Oh.
Yeah, but what he tells us is how like in Malaysia they really have no rights and they are treated really fucked up.
Correct.
Yeah,
And if they die, they just get replaced.
yeah.
I'm depressed now.
Sorry, there's only half of you.
Because I'm half Bangladeshi. No, never mind. I'm half depressed. God damn it, guys.
So,
You picked a good time to do this kind of comedy. It's still...
Is it?
Yeah.
it's trending right now?
No, it's just that Malaysia hasn't gone full woke cancel culture yet. So
Oh yeah. I noticed that compared to
But do you think they can though?
there's a chance, but I think it's unlikely because there's a big chasm between the educated class and maybe a better way to delineate it would be Western centric class
Yeah.
and the rest.
people who consume English media.
So kalau dirang potong kita cakap BM je sia.
Boleh lah.
Boleh ya?
Okay, cakap.
Pergi Kelantan, pergi Perlis.
The only people I think you'd piss off is the Bangsa Bubble crowd, and that's like 300 people. So fuck 'em.
What is Bangsa Bubble Crowd?
Bro. Hatam mas
So the way I define Bangsa Bubble is anyone who lives in Klang Valley and habitually speaks in English, thinks in English. Yeah. Even though you don't live in Bangsa, so I live in Bukit Jalil, but
Ni
I'm
bangsat.
Oh,
Bangsat Bubble.
basically, I call that PJ lah. It's the same shit, right?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I would just say PJ Kids.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah,
right?
the PJ kids
Yeah.
are, in my opinion, in the Bangsa bubble because you consume a totally different kind of media news source than people who live outside Klang Valley who do not habitually speak in English. Generally, obviously.
Dude, that's why I was curious because you said 70% of your audience base is Malaysian. How many percent of that 70% is Bangsa Bubble?
I don't know how to check. Can check.
You don't know? You don't know?
No.
I don't know, man.
Do survey bangsa.
Probably all of them, like 90%.
Yeah, that only makes sense, right?
Yeah. But a lot of I'm finding out that a lot of woke people listen to me, and it's because of this. Even though I make jokes, like terrible jokes, I start my episodes with a trigger warning. You know, a trigger warning.
Yeah, explicit.
Okay.
Yeah, I warn them like this is what I do, so I need you to just understand this. It's all explicit. And then while I'm making the jokes, let's say I say something terrible.
Yeah.
Like fuck lesbians, for example.
Okay, nice. Girls would do that.
Let's say. Then I would normally all the time like stop myself lah. I'd be like, hold on, that was not okay to say. Take it back, and then I continue. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
So whatever we said before this was actually not okay. We take it back.
so easy. No.
Okay, I love bro.
So you
just got to.
He's good at taking instructions a bit too literally.
he says everything that comes to his head. So you're saying that just by putting up that disclaimer and also being apologetic, right? When you say something a bit harsh, that you win them over.
Always, like in my opinion, always be okay with taking back things you've said Yeah.
I guess like that also, it's kind of like, let's say for example like racism, right? How can you hate a person if you don't even know him or you've never spoken to that person?
Sure.
It's the same like, let's say if they were to judge you immediately, but listening, because a podcast is just listening to you talk, right? So they listen to more of you talking and they realize like they could like this person.
What, you mean the woke people?
Yeah,
is it?
yeah.
I think I won them over because I shit on the establishment quite a lot.
Okay.
And then when I do my non-PC kind of jokes, right? I'm always trying to be considerate at the same time, if that makes sense. Look, my jokes are very extremely vulgar.
Yes, offensive.
And offensive not just to the establishment conservative way of thinking, but to be honest, also to the liberal minded way of thinking. But like, I always, it's very delicate. I let's say I say something terrible to the liberal...
Fuck lesbians.
To the liberal sensitivities, then I will try and like maybe give them back something at the end and shit on straight people. You know,
balance it out.
I don't discriminate who I shit on. I love and like fuck everyone at the same time.
So in this session, who are we missing out?
I don't think
Trans.
Midgets.
That being said, right, there's this popular way of thinking in comedy where you only punch up and you don't punch down. This is very controversial because the top comedians always punch down. Like Dave Chappelle, one of the big ones recently, right? The trans people, the closer. Bill Burr, Louis C.K., they punch down all the time. So I don't know where I stand on that, to be honest.
What's punch down and punch up?
So let's say there's a hierarchy of privilege, right?
Yeah.
So when you punch up, you make fun of rich Malays.
Yes.
When you punch down, you make fun of trans Indians, for example. Yeah.
Rednecks.
Yeah. As a Malay, you make a joke about Indians. You use the K word. Do you know what the K word is?
Clings.
Bruv.
Huh? I mean,
Whoa.
hey, chill.
Kelana Jaya. Okay.
Dude, I
Yeah. We all know it's the cling cling.
No, but when you punch down, essentially, is when you make fun of them like that.
The less privileged.
But it's tricky because when that's using a, let's say, slur word. But what if you're making a general joke about Indians? It's very
like drinking toddy.
Yeah, like a stereotype that's not too offensive, but it's still a stereotype, right? So it's very... I think if you want to do that, you can get away with it by humanizing the issue. Like how I talk, I joked about Chinese small dicks, for example, which I did on the podcast. I start off with that joke.
Okay.
Technically punching down. I'm a urban Malay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So I'm punching down by making fun of your dicks. Okay. But then I humanize the issue by actually going live, typing in dick statistics, looking around the world and breaking it down and proving to people, hey, actually, it's not fair to say Chinese dicks are small. It seems like the Malay dicks are the ones pulling down the average. Wait, did we discuss that earlier? No, we did.
We did.
not like this though.
Oh, not recording.
Yeah. Okay, just for your listeners, if you look at the world penis size rankings,
Hell yeah.
How did I get here?
We covered that also already.
You always do.
China is much higher than Malaysia. All right, and in Singapore is also ranked higher than Malaysia. So what I can sort of take away from that is it can't be the Chinese penis lengths dragging the average down, right? So it's another race. So what's the majority in Malaysia? It's the Malay dicks lah.
Or they count trans into it. Or?
God.
Okay. So you're saying that this is based on statistics?
Yeah.
Malay people have smaller dicks than Chinese.
No. I don't think anyone has done that research. I am deducing. I'm deducing. China is ranked, I'm not saying higher, much higher, all right, than Malaysia. So that's your ancestors. You're Chinese, right?
Yes, I am
Chinese.
Chinese.
It's your ancestors. You should have the same penis sizes.
I should.
Yeah.
Do you think like 3-4 generations enough to change that?
I wouldn't know.
I wish my grandfather's alive.
You want to compare?
Just check it out for good measure.
For good measure.
Yeah.
Yo, okay, just from if I had to take a wild guess, I would assume that Malays have the biggest penis size.
Okay, here's the interesting thing. Okay,
I mean in Malaysia.
I can tell you from I've seen probably over 100 penises in my life, so I don't know if that's.
Can I ask why or how or where?
I'll get to that. Yeah. And that's up to you, if you want to take that as an acceptable sample size or not.
Yeah.
But over 100 penises in boarding school where people just shower with their doors open. And me being a very curious kid, stupid. Like I don't know why I did this, but like you make a mental note lah. Because it's there. I'm like, okay. And then, so not much. I would say that the Malay penises are slightly smaller.
No fucking way. I refuse to believe that though. Like,
You're describing your sample size.
Yeah. So that experience plus the experience plus like looking at the actual like world stats. I'm guessing that's what's going on. So the whole point of this whole penis size thing is this: if you wanna punch down, like do it tastefully without any venom or hate in your heart.
yeah,
Like do it for the sake of pure comedy, and then if you can humanize the thing you're making fun of, and you should be able to
Win them over.
pull it off yeah.
So just like that, I have a housemate that is gay.
Homosexual?
And one of he's just like the greatest guy I know. We smoke up together every night. Cigarettes, of course. Well,
Okay,
not
okay.
crack. Not crack. Yeah. So shout out, bro.
Oh, is this you doing the humanizing?
Yeah.
He takes instructions way too literally.
But he really does though.
I'm a corporate slave, bro.
He does though. He does have
He does have a what?
a homosexual housemate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's Malay too.
Well done.
Nicest dude, bro.
God.
Like, legit.
Okay, I just now I didn't finish my point. So I was saying that I assume that Malays have the biggest penis in Malaysia demographics because of the fact that I think Malay girls have the biggest junk in their trunks. So I
Science.
assume that it's
Hashtag science right there.
I assume that it would be like that, right? You got
I don't think it's how it works.
black girls and guys got big booty and junk in their trunks.
BBC.
Yeah, BBC. So
I don't think so.
Good inference, however, lacking in connection.
God damn it. You know who you should ask? Ask a hoe.
as a whole,
I love hoes, by the way. Ask a hoe.
Tough you too.
Guys, right? Why? Like people slut shame the hoes, but I'm just like hoes are the best.
dude, they're the best.
Yeah, I love dating hoes. I really do.
You know what a hoe is? A hoe is like a guy.
Whoa.
I mean,
Okay, let's hear this. Go on.
a hoe is like a guy, but
A girl. What's like a guy but a girl?
but
Okay.
he feels completely. But the hoe feels completely no pressure from societal standards, right? That's what a hoe is.
No. A hoe.
Let's get this in Oxford, man.
A hoe.
My kid will have that in the dictionary. It's something to use to plant in the garden, and the next one is
He's like a guy, but I'm so dumb, dude.
I think the technical term is a prostitute. A person who sleeps around for money. There's a woman who sleeps
that's
around is a
money
hoe.
involved?
Okay,
but
okay.
slang wise, you use it on a woman who has had a lot of sexual partners and is continuing to seek sexual partners, which I don't think is a bad thing.
She's wilding out.
Sorry,
She's wilding out.
wilding out on penises.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
Yeah, go ahead.
no, yeah, it's just that we a lot of societies like frown upon that, and I'm just like, you know what, they're great. I love them.
I kind of feel like it's very natural for someone. Let's say if you've been in a relationship for most of your adolescence years, right, 5-6 years, the moment you cut that ties, the wrong thing to do is jump in another one because, I mean, I don't think it's essential, but what most people would do once they come out of that long relationship is
taste the ice creams.
yes, the lollipops are, but yeah.
Okay.
But I don't. Do you think that is essential? Like to
No.
express?
I don't.
You don't know.
I think it it's like a medicine. It depends on you. Everyone's different. But
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from. And I think a lot of people would benefit from having that kind of experience.
Yeah.
But there are also people who do much better if they're serial monogamists. It depends on the person. But yeah, like me, I would definitely resonate with what you said. I felt like I had a relationship for exactly 5 years. 7,
Before this current one.
quite a while back.
Oh shit,
yeah.
shit. Okay.
Yeah. And after that, I felt like I needed to get it out of my system and make a lot of mistakes with a few women
Yes.
before I could become a functional partner for my current.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
Exactly
him.
what I did.
Tell him.
Yeah?
Yeah, 4 to 5 years. I
Nice.
haven't dated.
Yeah, you're still single.
Yeah.
Nice. How's it?
It's
Your friend over there laughed.
I think the peak is over. That's how I feel. Yeah.
Yes, the peak. What happened? You losing your gains?
No. I feel like it's getting a little boring.
You didn't spice things up in the first place, bro.
Chuck some cinnamon at her.
Yeah. Some frostings. Whipped cream.
Sure.
Cucking?
Okay, I'll say another thing that's quite crazy. So I've dated 6 girls.
Yeah.
I never had sex with any of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So also the reason
Did you
why.
want to?
Yeah, sure. But I was a little bitch.
Really?
Yes.
What happened, you think? Come on, let's break it down. Did he talk about this before?
I actually know I was there.
Dude, every time I tell them, they don't believe.
Oh, the boys.
Yeah, the boys. They just don't believe me.
Because those girls, they're like, how can you not fuck them, bro?
Okay, what happened? I want to know.
Okay, yeah,
But you
because-
wanted to, first of all.
Of
right?
course.
Yeah, and then?
You wanted to?
Fuck you.
I thought it's because you wanted to protect your purity at that time.
No. Basically, they pull out the Christianity card. Okay, that was one.
Are you okay?
Yeah, so
is your background Christian by any chance?
No, zero. Even both parents 0.
But they allow oral, right? Christianity is okay with oral.
Yeah, anal too. But
Is that in the Bible? Okay,
I
anyway.
don't think so.
yeah, no. So she basically she pulled out that card, right? And I've only tried 2 times, something like that, right? And when she rejected again, I just never pursued it. And yeah, the intimacy did die. So the longest I've dated someone was only 1 year.
After the 4 years one, is it?
No. I spent 4 years. The
Oh,
last 4 years
single,
single.
sorry.
Yeah.
I see.
So the reason why I spent the last 4 years single is because I need to get everything out of my system.
You know what? Christian girls in general, obviously, are definitely not looking for that kind of relationship where they fuck around, right? So like,
Oh, you mean open?
no, where you fuck.
Oh, are they not?
No, in general, yeah, in general.
I beg to differ though. Like
Really? Yeah.
the wild ones are.
Yeah, no,
you'll
okay.
find out they're Christian.
I'll get to the nuances. But
Okay.
like me, like let's say I'm swiping Tinder. If there's any hint of Christianness,
Super light.
it's not that I don't want to fuck them. They can be hot, right? But it's just that I don't want to tempt you away from what you believe in. You know, like fuck it lah. There are other
Gentleman.
girls. It's not the gentleman thing.
Okay.
It's too much work.
Gentle seaman.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, but you know, some of the most holy women I know are from Christian background.
Yeah. 100.
Okay, fine. Another common thing. Malay girls are the horniest. People always say
yeah.
that. Like people, my friends are.
Yeah.
They always say that, and the reason why I would, this is my theory behind it, right? Whatever sense that I make, that's because when they're with a Chinese guy, they feel like they can't be judged, or they feel like they can finally express. There's no judgment.
I don't think a Malay guy is gonna judge a girl while fucking her lah. Like, yo, ambil kau. You know,
Ambika was the thing.
let me offer a no.
What is this?
I needed to.
It's ambil kau thing. Like take it.
Oh, okay.
I just want to learn a couple of phrases, man.
You guys want to hear a fucked up story?
Yes, that's good. That's
Okay,
good.
but I'll get to that in a sec, yeah? So I had a Chinese friend who dated a Malay girl in high school. Have you heard this story?
No, bro. What the hell?
Okay. They were like 17 at the time. So, no, 18 already. Okay. So he convinces her, Tudong girl by the way, to have sex with him.
Chinese guy.
Chinese guy, Malay girl.
He went for the belt, dude.
Yeah, they go to the toilet. And the moment he put it in, she said, Ya Allah.
Is that the punchline?
That is the punchline. Why? Is that so normal to you?
I don't know.
So, okay,
Is it normal? You don't know.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah. But it's so much vulgar when you say it in Malay, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Allah has 4 wives.
No, take that back right now.
Oh, but I take it back. It's
okay.
4 good wives.
but isn't that true though?
It's not. What the fuck? You mean Muhammad, right?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Muhammad had 4 wives.
Yeah, peace be upon him. He had 7 or 9. Okay, anyway. Not long story.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So back to the thing. Let me offer a different theory. I think when you brought up in a very conservative society, they pressure you not to do that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just want to lash out and then...
Yeah.
It's a deprivation.
Deprivation, yeah. If you're suppressed, you find a way to express, right? So it's not necessarily that they're gonna express through hoeing. It can come out in other ways, right? Like
Everything stated in the agenda, YA-HOODIE.
no.
I will say this, having watched some Malay porn and having watched some Chinese porn, although not Malaysian Chinese, probably Taiwanese or China, I would say the Malay ones are more
Passionate.
nastier, passionate. Yeah, No offense, you Chinese guys, the Chinese porn people, they fuck so boring.
It's with the sounds. Aya. Aya.
They don't say that, Ben. You just...
Yo, I know one. My boy Josh taught me one.
What?
My boy Josh, he taught me one to say for the Chinese girls.
I wanna learn this.
When they get fucked, they shout, 我很 high.
What? Wohen?
我很 high. I'm very high.
Oh.
And I guess that is a thing.
I've never heard that. Have you?
No?
Ben made it up. Wait, have you heard that? Have you heard
No,
something?
no.
You go fuck a Chinese girl,
I
bro.
thought it would be like how lah. No.
They will call you 老公, aka hubby.
How?
I haven't had like a full-on Chinese yet.
Am I with 2 bananas right now? Just curious.
No, 可以啊，我会讲华语。
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've never fucked in Mandarin, ah?
I never fucked a Chinese ad girl, dude. Fuck my life.
No, that's not the question. Have you fucked in Mandarin or in
Bro, I haven't. Malay also belum, bro.
Have you?
Have I fucked in Mandarin?
Malay.
Oh.
No, right?
I fucked up. I have dated a few Malay women.
Yeah, but did you fuck in Malay? That's the question.
I've never fucked in Malay.
Yeah, it's different, man.
Should we all go back and try it? Mother tongue challenge. Cunnilingus. Yeah, so.
Come on lah, we're Malaysians. We should be able to fuck in our mother tongue.
For sure, man.
That you can quote and put somewhere.
That's a good one.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, so.
Gentlemen, I feel like we learned a lot today.
Hell yeah, what time is it? Oh.
Time for me to bounce.
Alright.
Right, guys, that was it for today's episode. Episode 20 of Let's Get It podcast.
Wow, 20.
Yeah.
You know, Brian, I actually started out like my eyes at the start of this podcast was like this.
Yeah.
But now it's like this because I'm so woke. Straight up. Holy shit.
Did I convert you, bro?
Oh, part of the agenda. YA-HOODIE.
You're just like a sponge, man. You absorb and you take instructions very well.
Oh, thanks, man. My manager says I'm good at that too.
Right, guys.
Yeah.
Harith Akma from the comedy podcast.
Hell yeah.
Check him out on TikTok, on Instagram. This guy is magnificent at what he does.
Our biggest guest to date.
Explicit comedy writing at its very best from Malaysia.
Yeah. In fact, today was just 10%. Like, if you want to see the other 90%, go hit him up. TikTok, Instagram.
But what happened to that sponsorship?
With McDonald's?
Yeah, that you had a call with them.
Oh, yeah, yo. They actually called me back, guys, for the Nuggets special.
What happened, dude?
They tell me they actually proposed it up to their CEO and director.
Yeah.
And literally, they laughed for 30 minutes after that. Actually, everything went well. They talk about the idea, talk about the exposure. Then they say, oh, but what's the subscriber count and how many comments do they have? And that's the part where they started laughing. Yo, so what are we going to do about that, Brian?
Guys,
Do we just call someone else and like get someone else to laugh at us?
I don't think that would help with subscriber counts, but
Fuck.
okay, guys, we'll give it one last try.
My last try?
One last try.
You should suggest hashtag agenda YA-HOODIE challenge to them, sponsored by McDonald's. That would be...
I tell you what. Yo,
Damn stupid.
we're gonna get McDonald's to sponsor our next movement together, okay? Hashtag Agenda YA-HOODIE, hashtag Are You Lesbian? What else did we have? What other movement do we have?
Hashtag fuck in mother tongue.
Mother tongue challenge.
Mother tongue challenge. Yeah, for easier reference.
Okay, yeah.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Give it up for Harith Akma,
Shout
guys.
out, man. Legit legend.
See you guys in the next episode.
Bye bye. Thanks, guys.
Gang.
I'm missing my homies, I'm missing my oldies, my brothers, my cronies. We all went to court, but before only courts that we knew were the ones where we were shooting three, selling Kobe. To a legend, rest in peace to the old me, rest in peace to my brothers, rest in peace.